Oh, hello there. What's up, everybody? Welcome to TIMBP Live on this Thursday evening. It's September 2nd. Things are strange at the moment. Life is kind of weird in the real world, I would say. But you know what? It's okay. We're here. Have a good time. Drink some bourbon. And forget about the crap that's going on. But you know what is fantastic, though? You know what's not crap? And what makes me super daggum happy is the fact that this week we got 1,000 subs on the channel. And I do not have enough words to say thank you to everybody for helping us achieve that goal. It is just crazy. It's loco. It's insane. I'm so happy about it. I'm so friggin' excited. This means that things are just going to get ramped up and we're going to be looking at big things coming for the channel soon. But thank you all so much. Derek, cheers to you. John says, congrats. Thank you. It's TIMBP week, says Emily. Absolutely. And Donnie, I am the one who's got 1,000 subs. I have a guest who is going to be coming on in just a second, but I just got word that we have a short message from if I saw it right, it says the Galactic Empire. I'm not sure what that means. So let's see what that message is.
Vader told me I'm not supposed to be here. Please turn me off.
I'm not sure what happened there. That was an unfortunate state of events. But we are being graced with the presence of a guest. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him as the newest co-host of This Is My Bourbon podcast, and also a mutant in his own right. Everybody give a warm snick to Eric.
What's up?
You mutant. What's up, man? How are you?
How's it going?
I'm doing great, buddy. We just got done with another Prepare Your Pour. You are looking for like fancy and official over there with your setup.
I couldn't be on here for my first time and just come in looking all janky. You know that. You know me. That sound okay? Does everything sound all right?
I think you could be turned up just a hair.
Okay. Listen, I'm new to this stuff.
That's okay. Just a slight crank.
That ain't better.
That's like, that might be too much.
Oh.
You're like super hot now.
Coming in hot.
There we go.
Oh. That's
sounding good.
Wow, it's so nice to be here. I'm so used to just watching from the break room or the hiding in the corner with my phone while I'm supposed to be doing like the dishes or something and trying to make a comment.
Right. Well, I'm very happy to have you on. Very happy of course to have you as part of the podcast and the future for the of the show, and just I'm happy you're here.
I'm happy. You know how much I love you. Yeah, I've told you numerous
You told me
times.
like 1,800 times last Friday, but
I'll
take it. I love you too, man. And this was just this was a great thing for us to do moving forward.
I'm happy to be here. I'm excited, and I just want to have fun with everybody and do our thing.
Yeah. Let's look at this real quick. Mr. Jake Miller says, unfortunately, he just had to put the best drinking buddy of his life down today, but this lightens the mood. Miss my little buddy already. Man, so sorry to hear that.
Sorry,
cheers
Jake.
Cheers to you and your drinking pal.
Cheers.
Never easy, man.
No.
Never easy. So, thinking about you guys. Thinking about you. Christopher Havens says, cheers. Cheers, Christopher Havens.
Oh, that's my buddy Chris. He was over on Prepare Prepare your pour
Oh,
with
dope.
us. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks for being here, Chris. I wanted to say a couple of things before we get started, before we get into the weeds of everything. First and foremost, of course, if you have not yet, please subscribe. As we said prior, we are over 1,000 subs, so I can finally stop saying that. I don't have to talk about it anymore. Things kind of, I feel more official now. I feel like I can just kind of settle in to the YouTube stuff, and I don't know. It feels nice. I feel comfortable. But also, I wanted to say that because we did hit the 1,000 mark, that does mean eventually we will be able to do super chats right here on the YouTube channel. But until then, we are still doing Snuffy Chats. Snuffy Chats will live on forever. They will always be called Snuffy Chats. But you can find links for donating to the show all in the description below. And I'm sure that Donnie and Cheech or Trev will be able to share those links around. It's either through StreamYard, PayPal, Venmo, or Square. Everything goes to support the show, of course, just like all other super chats. Please support the show.
I'll do stuff for super chats. I'll do stuff for Snuffy Chats. Tell me to do something.
I'm not ready to exploit you just yet.
I'm ready.
Don't. You're setting yourself up for a lot there, my friend.
I know. Perry Russell.
He's getting a little bit of reception down in the. Perry Russell, what is your?
I think he's Peacemaker.
I think it is Peacemaker.
Perry Russell, did you get to watch the Suicide Squad at the bottom of Rickhouse X?
Did you have to watch it in the same way that you listen to the podcast through like 20-minute increments cut up over like via voice memos?
It was recorded like 3 different times on a different cell phone, and he had to watch it that
way. Oh shoot, dang, are those Frosted Pop-Tarts? Where is he seeing Frosted Pop-Tarts? Do you have some back there?
I do, and there's some fudge rounds over there if anybody wants any. Just let me know.
Where are you seeing here?
Back here. Fudge rounds.
So there's
this is weird. I'm trying to like I can't do this.
Okay, that's fine.
Pop-Tarts. Fudge rounds.
There we go. I don't know why that tickled me. Tony Bag of Donuts, huge. Congrats, Perry. Can't wait to hit that super chat button. He also says, hi, Eric.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Joey. Tony Bag of Donuts.
I love
and Donnie
donuts,
says, oh, I had donuts. What day did I have donuts? Can't remember. Sunday. It was Sunday from North Lime.
Oh. They had maple bacon on Monday, and
They're on it. And Donnie says, Snuffy needs lots of Snuffy Chow. Help out by tipping at the link that he posted. All right. So, Eric.
What?
It's good to see you. That's how you always want to be greeted by
what?
I'll tell you about the text that I just received. A little bit later. It will ruin the mystique. Dad's found it on VHS.
Where's Mystique?
That's funny. Well, I guess you could kind of say the Mystique is part of the tasting that I have prepared for you tonight. In many ways, what we are doing is we are playing off of the mutant aspect of Pear Bear School for Gifted Tasters.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily I'm not going to challenge you in the way that Matt Madness may.
Oh, if you go back and listen to that episode where you did that to me, if you could have smelled the sweat coming out of my armpits, you had me so nervous. One little change in your voice would make me question my entire life.
And that was fun. So it was fun for me. I think it was also a little fun for you, but still.
It was fun.
So what we're doing is you have 3 samples in front of you. You can't see my hand, but when I said 3, I initially held up 4 fingers. So we have 3 samples tonight.
3 samples.
Each of them is familiar to you in one way or another, but there's a little bit of a twist
Okay.
as to what they actually are. So it's the unseen thing, the unknown X factor, if you
The
will,
X factor
of what it means to be of what it means to be a whiskey mutant. So
Okay.
I told Eric when I dropped these samples off that I could not find sample bottle A. So what he has is samples B, C, and D.
I'm glad I can read.
Hey, where'd you get that Stormtrooper helmet from?
One of my friends was over a second ago. He left it.
Oh. Terrific. Anyway. So
All right.
go ahead and pour your first sample, sample B.
B for B.
B for big old glass of bourbon.
Big old glass of bourbon. If you were on Prepare Your Pour, you should see the sample bottle that Perry gave me for that.
Can you hold that up for everybody to see? Because it's a work of art in and of itself.
Look at this thing.
So
What kind of wax job is that?
It's so mangled. So that was a residual thing from Matt Madness. It was a residual sample bottle. And when I opened that sample bottle, or those sample bottles, I didn't have oh my gosh.
Oh, Perry.
Oh, Perry Russell.
You're my favorite.
Daddy
person.
makes me wear one of those helmets when we go downtown.
Can you imagine Eddie Russell holding the hand of a giant man child wearing a stormtrooper helmet, just walking down Lawrenceburg? Could you imagine that?
Time to shit, I almost spit out my water.
Could you imagine?
Jason Blanchard, he got Mad Dog 2020 in it. And also, Scott, your question is, who is the master distiller of the bourbon you drank? What? Is that the question that I'm going to be asking you? Is that what we're talking about? Doesn't matter. Anyway.
Can I smell this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Go
I didn't know
for
if I was supposed to start sometime.
No, you can smell, you can taste, you can, like I said, I'm not challenging you.
Gotcha.
In the way that I would have for
not bad.
Donnie. It puts the helmet on its head, or else it might end up dead. Yikes! And Scott said, "Yep." That's what we would ask about each of these. What do you think about sample 1 or sample B?
Well, I love the nose.
Yeah.
The palate caught me off guard a little bit. It's almost like freeze-dried bananas. Have you had those like banana chip type deals?
I don't disagree with you at all. I get that. I totally get that. Independent Joe, cheers all. Cheers to you, Independent
Cheers.
Joe. Happy Independent.
It's Independence Day. Sorry.
Jason, Old Forester? It is not Old Forester.
No, it's not that. It's definitely not that. It's very muted. It's not right at you bananas.
Perry Russell, it's really hard to see out of. I keep banging my head on things. That makes Daddy mad, and then I have to go back into the hole. At least I don't need the helmet in my hole.
If there's one thing that if there's one thing that people remember me for being on this podcast is being here during the I wouldn't say creation, but the discovery of Perry Russell.
And what
I
a
mean-
discovery it was. I mean, that's not one that you typically go looking for. It's just kind of one that you stumble upon.
I mean,
Quite literally, if he's wearing that helmet.
I love him so much, and I've never even met him.
Bourbon noob Patrick, who's talking about their holes? I thought that was Eric's job.
Funny. I did do that on Facebook Live. Okay, I had a colonoscopy. I guess this is a good way if people haven't seen me that are part of the YouTube community. Like, I went live on Facebook and talked about my colonoscopy because I was still high on sedation. So it's still there if you want to go back and find it.
I thought maybe you would have deleted it. I'm really happy it's still there.
It's one of those
Honestly.
things where you can't really, it's like everybody saw it already, so you might as well just leave
Yeah.
it there.
Donnie is also not Brown Foreman. But I can see why he might think that this is Brown Foreman. The brown sugariness of it is what I was trying to say there.
There's nothing that really like just hits you hard. Like it's kind of muted. Definitely getting that dried banana. There's a little bit of cinnamon. This kind of reminds me of Woodford, and I haven't had Woodford in a while.
Okay.
But
You know what's funny? I'm just realizing this. Based on the setup that we have, it looks like I am looking at you sitting across from me. Hey, man.
I mean, we really wow. Full transparency. I did try to like do a little setup similar to yours. I got some Dragon Ball Z stuff in bottles. I'm honestly in the corner of the bedroom, and I made this little spot because I don't have any other place that would work. So I copied your homework again.
That's okay. Scott says there's no putting the toothpaste back in the tube, Eric. He means you can't erase.
I was like, does that have something to do with my colon? Like, is there something that I'm missing?
Shane's also here. What's up, Shane? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you in here. Everybody is thinking that this is either the new Barton or just Barton in general at the moment.
I'm still trying to figure out the mutant part of this. So I want to know, I wonder if this is like, it started out one product and turned into something else, or
okay,
or it was one product and they added something to it, gave it a mutant power, or I don't know.
Sure.
You're doing it again. Sure. Okay,
all right. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm trying to process also what you're saying, but Patrick asked, "Is that Funky Nerds behind you?"
It is. Look, and I haven't got nerds on
it. So you gave me that sample bottle of it the other day, and I gave it to Lucy. I just went, "Can you smell this for me? See what you think?" And she took a sniff. She kind of like recoiled. She was like, "Why does it smell moldy?"
You said it smelled moldy.
I know, right? And I was just like, well, that's why we didn't pick it. So
that's what's left of it.
I've got that little sample bottle too. I'm scared to drink it again.
Let's let it sit for a little while.
I'm going to.
Okay. I'm going to,
and you can't say anything about it.
Don't do that to me. All right. I feel like this is like some kind of Woodford Reserve. Like there's not a whole lot there, but it's different.
Patrick, anybody remember Nerds Blizzards from Dairy Queen?
I do.
I cannot say that I do. Big Vic. Cheers, buddy. Cheers to you, Vic.
Cheers, Vic.
See you in here, buddy. Jason says Jack Daniel Single Barrel. Good guess, but also no. Ready to find out what this is? Or...
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's not very high proof, at least. I know that.
You are correct.
Okay.
This is 90 proof.
Okay.
This is a product that generally you cannot find in Kentucky. However, you can find certain iterations of it. It's one that is pretty highly sought after, but not in this particular iteration.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ancient Age 10 star.
10 star. Wow.
It's not bad,
It's not.
but it's also just kind of like, all right.
Yeah, like you get a few notes and then it's there and you're like, okay. Like I said, it was very muted. It's very muted. There was not much. So how does that fit into the mutant?
So I think maybe just same but different.
Okay.
Is kind of where I was going with this particular one. That it's, the same product essentially
as all this other stuff.
As Blanton's, as
I see. I got you.
Elmer, yeah. But this is, a couple years younger and what, like $40 cheaper for a handle?
Uh-huh.
So Vic says, congrats on the 1K. Thank you so much, Vic. I appreciate that. Donnie says, wow, I use that in cooking. And Swan says, who's this Eric dude in my spot? Don't make me call Fred.
Swan, I'm going to be ready for Fred next time we meet. Okay.
Are you, though?
I will be.
All right. Yes, Donnie, the years did turn into stars. I don't remember exactly when they dropped the age statement from 10 year to 10 star. But it is only, I think, 36 months now, or at least 36 months. Yeah. So it's only about 3 years old at its youngest. But
it's not bad, like you said.
No, it's not bad at all. It's just kind of there. Sorry, I had a bug on me. Tony has a question for Eric. What are your thoughts on Fruit Loops Pop-Tart?
Horrible.
I remember. Didn't you post a video? Yeah.
I made a video on my Instagram and it's on my TikTok. Okay, listen. I was so pumped for these Pop-Tarts to come out. I love Fruit Loops. I don't eat a lot of cereal anymore, but Fruit Loops was one of my favorite. You pull this thing out of the package and it smells like a box of Fruit Loops. Totally ready. I was so pumped. I took one bite of it. The inside tastes like Pepto-Bismol.
Oh.
It tastes like pink medicine.
Yuck.
My kids wouldn't even eat it. Like, that's how bad it was. They eat everything. It was such a letdown. As soon as I saw that they were out, I got some, and so disappointing. It tastes like medicine. Smells great. Tastes like medicine.
That's a shame. Perry Russell, I'm kind of disappointed you guys aren't drinking Daddy's juice with a sad face. Swan says he enjoys Daddy's juice. Are you about to do it? You son of a gun.
That's for you, Perry Russell.
I'll take it. Oh, he'll take it. Bourbon Noob. S'mores Pop-Tarts, though.
I can get behind that. I like
those.
Not top 3, but good.
Still like them. Yeah,
I still like them.
Donnie, Fruit Loops or Apple Jacks? I'm an Apple Jacks guy.
Apple Jacks, if I had 2 in front of me.
I like Fruit Loops, but I eat them sparingly. I think I just enjoy Apple Jacks as a whole.
I think they have more flavor.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think all the Fruit Loops kind of, they may be different colors, but I think they're the same.
Swan, dude, watching Eric's face light up when I got him that bottle made it all worth it. Love you, man.
Oh, Swan got me that. He found that for me, and he brought it to my house. My dog peed on him. I about peed on him. I was so excited. It was ridiculous. I was so happy.
Your kid gave him a toy to keep in his car.
My kid gave him stuff like I'd send him home with like beers and kisses, and I mean, it was a joyous occasion. My kid still thinks that toy is just perfectly fine, by the way.
Good. That's good to hear. Small doses of white lies are, always good. Don Nishida, what about Hostess fruit pies?
The gas station ones.
Like not actual Hostess brand?
I don't know. Like the fruit pies that I love the most are the ones at the gas station. That sounds horrible. That's the worst thing I've ever said.
Everything about that sentence came out so bad.
I love the little fruit pies that have like the really thick like glaze frosting. This just keeps getting worse.
Glazed frosting fruit pies at the gas station. Don says Hostess fruit pies are like bloated Pop-Tarts.
It's true. Yeah, they got the frosting on top of them, and
Harry Russell's very happy.
Yay!
Scott Pigsley with the hot take. Brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts are the only one worth it for me.
That's my number one, Scott.
Same here.
Followed by strawberry. Frosted.
Tony, hey Swan, I'll give you stuff and hugs and won't pee on you. Clifton, I appreciate the gas station pies. I'm there with you, Eric. Donnie, the fruit pies from the Amish or Mennonite grocery are the best. The restraint in you right now is impressive.
Sample C.
That's what I appreciate about you. Anyway, go ahead and pour sample C, also known as the second sample in your flight. We're also moving through these at a pretty fast pace, so we might have some free time in the last bit of the live stream.
I can slow down.
No. I'm okay with it.
Ooh, I like that one.
Mouth noises into a microphone. Take 3.
This is the first time I've used it. Like, I don't even know. Am I using it good?
Is you scratch something that makes it sound like a cat's getting murdered. No, you're doing a great job.
See,
sounds awesome.
I used to be in a metal hardcore band, and so I would normally just be like and just like screaming in the stuff. So I'm really restraining myself by holding back.
I appreciate you using some restraint.
We should do an episode where you play your style of music, but I sing over it like I would sing.
We do a cover of like a Dave Matthews song that is just you. Cheers to you, Don. Go enjoy work. Jason.
Let the bourbon hit the floor. Let the bourbon hit the floor.
Terrific.
Oh, I like this a lot better than that first one.
Yeah, it's got more depth. It's got more just oomph to it. Patrick, can we get an episode where you're both wearing Star Wars helmets?
I would do it.
Sure, why not?
I mean, that's not my helmet, though.
That's fair. Puddle of bourbon. Swan, we need an electric guitar intro for Eric Takeover episodes. Also, when is that happening?
Yeah, when's that happening? I just got to remember what to say when it opens.
I like that you're only a couple weeks into this and you're like, yeah, but when am I going to do your job? When am I going to take over the show?
I think there should be a Swan and Eric takeover
there absolutely needs
to ease me into the takeover process.
One where I'm not even present for it. Would
You
be
walk
so
in at
fun,
the
I
end and we just hand you the computer and say, "Will you edit this?" And we walk away. We go get drinks.
think. What? Huh? Oh, Chris brings up a good point. Hard to drink in a Star Wars helmet.
Straws.
I don't want to drink bourbon through a straw.
It's true. Chris, you know what's
Who are we, Cletus?
Who are we? Woodfords? Where's the Woodfords?
Who are we, guys who drink bourbon through a straw? Okay, I guess that bit's done.
Hey,
No,
good idea.
It's that is a good idea. And I stand by it.
Okay, this smells.
Good steering wheel that does not fly off while you drive it. A
You love your
good
mother-in-law.
steering wheel that does not fly off when you are driving. I bet you love your mother-in-law. You admit
Listen.
it.
I can't even think.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this I could drink this like all the time. Like maybe I do.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know. It smells like it smells like a Kit Kat bar, like the inside of a Kit Kat bar, like kind of wafer and chocolate.
Okay. I think it drinks kind of like chocolate covered fruit, though.
Yeah, the chocolate is real heavy on the palate, but it's more almost like I don't want to say grape, but like Old Kentucky Chocolates will do chocolate covered grapes for like Valentine's Day, and it reminds me of that.
Patrick, what is that in reference to? Like, I know we've done beer on episodes before. Did I say something about beer? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Donnie, Eric's trying to think and nothing happens. And then he follows up with left or right Kit Kat.
Right.
I'll go left Kit Kat.
Well, when I'm holding it, I usually break this side first and eat.
That's fair. Chris Havens says that's a Twix, though.
They have two sides. There's two of them.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't make the rules. That's one of my favorite interjections.
I don't make the rules.
I don't make the rules, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, guy. Chris, Kit Kat has 4.
Okay, Oh, Chris. This is chocolate grapes. I'm telling you, chocolate grapes right now.
Oh, it says Star Wars episode is a beer episode, and you use silly straws, or a cocktail episode. I am going to when and if we do this, I am just going to pull that helmet off, and I'm just going to be drenched in sweat.
But we gotta. If we do a cocktail one, we gotta do like those vacation spots where they put the cocktails in crazy things, like you said. And it's like a lot. So you're holding like a lightsaber, and you're drinking out of the lightsaber.
Swan says, "I've been drinking since 4 p.m. and I'm feeling amazing. I'm invincible."
Invincible.
Patrick, the inside of chocolate smells different than the outside.
Do what?
That's good stuff. All right. Any guesses?
No, like when I ate the Kit Kat and I smelled the inside of it. Is that what he's talking about?
I think so.
Okay. Like when you bite into it and the wafer and everything's mixed in together.
Yeah.
Oh, any guesses?
I understood you.
I don't know. It almost reminds me. It reminds me of a higher proof Elijah Craig 18-year.
Wow. Okay.
No, it really does. Like, I know it's not as complex, but I get this chocolate grape note on that. But it's definitely, it tastes more like it's 100 proof or more. So I don't know. I don't know how that helps my guess.
I'm not sure either.
I don't know.
Bourbon noob lightsaber beer bong definitely needs to be a thing. That'd be
Oh, I'm
fantastic.
down with that.
Also, thank you to Tullyweeds over on the Twitch channel for following us. Appreciate that. One person watching on Twitch right now. Thank you for watching this stream. All right. Did you say what you thought it was as far as the bottle goes?
I want to say it's Heaven Hill. It reminds me of Elijah Craig, but
not quite.
But not quite. Somewhere in the Heaven Hill family, maybe.
Papa Ritter's here. He says, I have never done a beer bong.
I do not believe that.
I do.
I
don't. I don't.
I think that guy's partied hard.
Papa Ritter. Patrick says, neither have I.
Well, this is my weekend part 2. I know what we're doing.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll set that part up.
Oh, terrific. Anyway, so this is definitely one that you would be familiar with, I would say, as far as what this is at its core.
Okay.
But the difference is that you can't buy this version of the product on shelves or anywhere, really. And that's because I have mutated.
Oh, you.
A bunch of bottles of rare breed. Am I dead? Did something happen? Did I cut out?
I still see you on my end.
I'm moving real slow. Am I back? I'm back. Okay. Anyway.
You made a blend of rare breed.
I made an infinity bottle of rare breed.
Dude, this is good. Can I say that on here? Right?
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
This shit is good.
So it's not really a blend per se. Like, I didn't go through and take specific pieces and put them together. This is just a collection of rare breed bottles that got low and that I wanted to allow to live on.
Were they different batches of rare breed? Different
batches, but it's all the same proof.
Okay.
So it's all 116.8. But so
I
talked about this. I'm moving in stereo. Patrick says it's that Kentucky internet. Which batches of rare breed, Jason? It is just 116. So, I mean, the oldest I think that this goes back to is whenever G was being used on the laser codes. So that was what, 2018, 2019, something like that. And so, I mean, it's got older turkey stock in it, which I think is doing a lot of the heavy lifting, I would say. But
it's good. Chocolate covered really grapes. Good. Yeah.
It's really good. It's really different.
I like that.
And this is one of those things where I encourage people to, because I have different, howdy Patrick. Patrick's on Facebook now. I encourage people to do this with similar products. I've got infinity bottles of, and he's also on Twitch.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. I've got one of these for Russell's. I've got one for Knob Creek. I've got one for even Turkey 101. And it is something where it's still familiar. It's different enough, right? And it's a unique experience for people.
I think that's awesome. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I love doing this. I need to do it with Elijah Craig picks as well. I mean, there's a few things that I could, really consolidate and make some interesting blends with.
Interesting. It's very interesting.
All right. So for the last Whiskey Mutant sample 3, or the letter D.
Letter D.
Where's my bottle? Is it my bottle?
You're my bottle.
Want to remind everybody, by the way, if you have not yet, please subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe. Smash that like button, as
Smash
the kids
the
say.
friggin' heck out of that like button.
Get that bell rung.
Ring a ding ding. The bell's a thing that you can press, and then you'll get notifications every time that we upload new videos or go live.
Ooh,
Sample
Christopher
number.
subbed, he said.
Oh, thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. I don't know what that brings our total up to at the moment, but let me take a little peek. See.
Take a little peek
See.
ski.
I'm curious what number we are on. And YouTube is not being specific enough for me. So
1013.2.
Let me go to one of my apps. We've had a big jump this week. I mean, not only have we, crossed 1,000, but I mean, we started the week out at 970, and we're at least at 1040 now. 1,044.
Nice.
So, I mean, that's 70 new subs within the past few days. So, I love that. Thank you guys so much. Sincerely. I got a new video coming out, at least a couple new videos coming out in the next few days. So,
can we do some jackass videos?
No, stop suggesting that. That is like the third time you've suggested that for us to do with the.
I'll do it.
I don't. All right, you can do it. This is pouring bourbon right into my eyeballs.
This is my bourbon jackass episode.
Tony Bag of Donuts. This live stream is brought to you by the number D and the letter 7. Oops. Papa Ritter says, I've had my bell rung many times.
I know he's done a beer bong.
Patrick says, you've made it when YouTube gives you a roundabout number for your subscriber count. It's true. And of course, yes, Tony says, shout out to the Bourbon Junkies. Huge shout out to the Bourbon Junkies from that little shout out that they gave me and gave the channel on their stream on Tuesday night. That is what pushed us over the edge past 1,000 subs. So thank you guys. Sincerely. Thank you.
This has to be the highest proof one.
It is.
Okay.
I will tell you that.
I was like, I like this. This gets better.
This is going to get me put in bed
No.
by my wife at 6 p.m. and then I'm going to wake up at 3 a.m.
April, if you're watching, I'm not going to be like that. I promise.
I'll believe it when I see it. Papa Ritter says, Eric, I really have not.
What are you doing this weekend?
Terrific.
That's good.
Oh, man. Oh, it's so dense. Dare I say, marzipan? It is actually a little almond buttery.
I was going to say it's chocolate and almonds. Like,
yeah.
Almost like a trail mix type deal. It's a little salty. No.
You asked Dad
bongs.
what he was doing. He said, yes, what he was doing this weekend. And he says, not beer bong.
Yeah, this is
It's really funny.
nutty chocolate, little. I would say this is like trail mix, almost with a little raisin in
Ooh.
there.
Okay. I can't get over the fact that it looks like I'm just watching you talk and drink. This is
I
what it
mean,
looks like when we're recording a podcast.
No, your dogs aren't on top of me.
Oh, that's true.
I need the
That is
dogs
true.
on top of me to do that.
Hey, we are actually going to move out to the studio next recording session because it has cooled down enough to where we can settle into the area. I do believe. Donnie says, "Okay, calm down there, Fred Minnick.
Scott.
Dad's gonna take Dane to Taco Bell." That's a story for another time.
I need to hear about this.
Patrick, I can see an ascot materializing out of thin air. Ooh, Jason, what pastry pairing would the mutant watch with? Wait, what? Match with this? Sorry.
With what
Apparently,
we're doing.
apparently I'm dyslexic enough to where I literally saw that M flip upside down to a W.
With this, I would. What do you say? A pastry?
I mean, I'm sure the little Debbie snack cakes can.
Right. Now, I'd say, have you ever had a pinwheel?
Yes, everybody. I did say pasties. I'm really sorry.
Pasties.
Which pasty would you pair with this?
Tassels. If you've ever had a pinwheel, this would be amazing with a pinwheel because pinwheel is like so breakfasty, cinnamon, and this has just enough sweet and salt to go on top of it. It would be like a cinnamon roll. It'd be like you made a cinnamon roll if you put this together.
Oh, okay.
With that said, I have no idea what this is. It has to be at least 120 to 130.
Why is my internet lagging so bad? I'm the only one home. This shouldn't be happening. All right, there we go. I'm back. Sorry. Patrick, speaking of pinwheels. Nope, I'm still loaded. Why am I loading like that? Hold on. All right, that might have fixed it. My color is way worse, but at least it doesn't look...
you de-aged yourself.
I desaturated my world. I don't know why it's being
Get outside,
so
Barry. I'm worried about you.
If only you could see how tan my arms really are. It's not a phase, Mom. I really am pasty.
Did you ever watch that movie Powder?
Is that Johnny Depp? Is that who's in that?
I don't think so.
I can't. I have not seen Powder, but I know what the movie is. I know
it has nothing.
Sure, it does. You said I looked like I needed to go out in the sun. Powder needed to go out in the sun.
That bad. It's true, but it's not that bad.
I've got some life in me.
I've got a little life left.
I'm like a almost. I don't want to say that. That's just morbid.
You're like an Esper from Akira.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that I'm like an almost dead corpse, but
listen, if anybody's watching from Prepare Your Pour, like, thank you. There was a lot of people talking during that. Like, it was fun.
Yeah,
a lot of people commenting on that. Go watch Akira.
I love that movie, by the way. Sincerely, I love that movie. I am so excited. I might watch the original Japanese version tonight before I go to bed. Dad says COVID test was negative. Fantastic. I hope mine is too. I think it is because I can still smell and taste everything. Patrick said he's seen it, but it's not Johnny Depp. I don't know why I thought it was Johnny Depp.
You're probably thinking of what's eating Gilbert Grape.
Is it a similar premise?
I don't know. I actually started when you said Johnny Depp, and I don't even know if Johnny Depp's in that. I know Leonardo Leonardo DiCaprio's in it too, right?
Yeah.
This, I don't know. It's really good. I'm thinking 120 to 130.
You're spot on with the proof.
Okay. I was going to say 1792 foolproof, but unless it's a pick, like it doesn't have that Barton.
Yeah. Well, it is a pick.
Okay.
And this bottle has it started in Kentucky. It went many states away, and then it made its way back to Kentucky, where I currently have it. So I don't know why. What are you looking at me like that for?
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Okay. So this is
Maybe I like the way you look.
Oh, that's fair.
You gave me the highest proof one at the end.
You
Maybe I'm feeling it a little bit.
You didn't say anything about how much you like the way I look until I turned my camera over to where I look like I just saw the sun for the first time in 20 years. Can I go back? Can I go back to the other one? I look better now. Okay. Cool. I love the skin that looks like it's mostly dead.
Oh.
What did we learn tonight? Eric is a closeted necrophile. Anyway. This is a pick of Knob Creek Single Barrel.
Oh, okay.
That came to us from all the way in Hawaii.
Oh, Don Nishida sent this?
Don Nishida.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know why I'm doing that.
You're making a little hula dance or something. No, that looks like the hula girls from the Disney ride. It's a Small World. They're like shaking like this, like.
Yeah. The rest of the stream is just us. Well, Eric, I'm really happy that you enjoyed. My head's starting to hurt.
It's a small world after all.
No, anything but that. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Anyway,
well, that's a good pick. That's a great pick.
It's a really good pick. I'm a fan.
Did Don get to help with that, or
no,
just a store he went to?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a local store.
We got to get into those Don snacks.
Yes, we do.
Don sent some snacks.
Darn Don snacks.
Don sent some snacks, and Don is a snack.
You've been on one tonight.
We started out talking anime on my Instagram page, and we went to this. Like this has been fun.
I'm about it, man. I'm all about it. I figured, we've got a little bit of time left. We've got about 5 minutes before the end of the stream, before we turn it over to some of our fellow whiskey tubers. Dad says, I think Eric needs snacks now. Get your fudge round. So I'll give everybody a little peek behind the curtain. I recorded an interview that's going to be coming out next week. At least next week. It might be within the next couple. Depends on what our recording schedule looks like soon. But Perry Russell, I like that you don't know what Hawaii is, but you were able to nail the spelling of it.
He's educated, just kinda.
just for only very specific things. That is really funny to me. Oh my goodness gracious. So I recorded an interview last night with Joe Beatrice, the founder of Barrelcraft Spirits. And Eric, you and I had discussed this week for this week's episode, trying to get some people to do a blend.
Oh, barrel. That's perfect.
That would turn into essentially what a fudge round would be if it were a whiskey.
Right.
And I brought it up to Joe, and he was like, do you know how pissed off that would make people? Because nobody else would be able to get it.
Hey, that sounds like I would do that.
I know, right? Ooh, you're doing it with the Knob Creek?
Mm. Perry Russell, I love you so much. Oh my Lord. Cause that helps you not to get caught. That's perfect. You're a genius. You watch the captions, you don't get caught in Warehouse X. You are smarter than I thought.
Oh,
perfect. That's
that little that pairing right there.
Yeah, this pairing, this Knob Creek's perfect, but Perry Russell's perfect. He figured it out. That's how you don't get caught.
Yeah,
you watch the captions.
Really hard. It's really hard for him to watch or listen to the podcast with captions on, considering it's just audio only. So
he figured it out.
He figured it out somehow. He runs it through the same code machine that they used in World War II to prevent people.
Wild Turkey has everything.
Wild Turkey really does. That's the thing. What we actually don't know is that there's Wild Turkey is also a bomb shelter. Oh, what a great awkward way to end this stream, and also
I will save you, Perry Russell. I will find you and I will save you.
I do hope that we're able to do video content one day with Perry Russell.
I think so. I mean, he may look like I don't know if he looks like Peacemaker or not, but
I don't either. But hey, I just want to say again, first and foremost, I don't get that reference, Donnie, because I've not watched Game of Thrones. But I'm just gonna say yes. Dad said this is a mess. Yes, but it's our mess.
You're gonna get beer bonged.
You're gonna get beer bonged anyway. I listened to you with a pair of headphones that I stole from the audio tour of the distillery. They're always one short.
There's always those two people that have to share one side of the headphones, all because of Perry Russell.
But they're not like earbuds; they're like headphones.
Yeah. It's like they stretch them like this far.
Exactly. Golly.
And they're on the opposite sides of the bus, so it's like they're like stretched them this way.
That also just
bro.
I'm gonna get beer bombed. Oh my goodness. Hey, thank you all so much for watching tonight. Thank you, Eric, so much for hanging out.
Hey, thanks, man.
Of course.
I'm gonna try to do this maybe once a month.
I think that's totally I think every time that we do prepare, or at least every other time.
Yeah, every other time we do prepare your pour, I'm gonna try to be on here a little bit more. If I'm allowed back on.
You didn't really do anything. I mean,
well, shit.
Like that? Is that how you said it?
Is that it? Is that how you said it?
Is that it? Is that just like that? Anyway, thank you all again for 1,000 subs this week. My goodness gracious. Just terrific. and I'm looking forward to the next.
It's bad.
I can't be sincere right now. Guys, thank you all so much. We'll see you next week. But until then, this has been TIMBP Live. Peace, love, and